tutti, I'm
Salve ragazzi.
We're part of Roma Club Philadelphia. We want to just get into it right away. We want to talk about the supporters at the Inter Milan game last week and how incredible they were. Pete, I mean, that was just a sight to see, right?
Down 3-0 at home. Last 10 minutes of the game plus stoppage time, we heard these chants. It was touching to me, just really. I don't know if you guys remember a few years ago the sign in Curva Sud, mai schiavi del risultato, never slave to the result. We really, if there was any doubt why we support this club, this team, these colors, there you have it.
Yeah,
I'm getting goosebumps right now just thinking about it.
Going into the game, I think Roma, they were missing Tammy, Lorenzo, Karsdorp, Shaarawy, Spinazzola. Tifosi stood up and applauded despite the drubbing that we.
It was the first time this season we appeared to give up. Even in our other losses, we fought to the end. This time, we conceded early. Gigio may show the images at the, surprisingly, the corner kick was not taken legally.
Oh.
We're not going to focus on that. We were beat soundly.
Yeah.
And it was disappointing, but...
Roma played an Inter team that is a defending champion team. That they have been playing together for years now. Really, piece here, piece there. But the core is the car, and that is hopefully what Roma is working towards, is getting to that point that we can have a core that is there for a couple of years.
And we've seen that with the Friedkins. We're holding on to Zaniolo. We're holding on to Pellegrini. Yeah. We renewed Karsdorp and Ibanez's contract.
This team had no core that played.
No, not at all. We're building that right now, and this is it's year one for us, because last year we were we'll be cleaning up Palotto's mess for many years.
I think most of us were going to that game. I think we knew it was going to be a massacre, hoping for an upset, but we knew what we were getting into. I mean, we all got very excited when Zaniolo hit the side of the net. That was a big moment of the game. For a
consolation goal. But G, honestly, we started out brightly enough, I thought.
Yeah. First 5 minutes.
Then corner kick, legal or not, that was we completely botched it. It was no excuses there.
But we can't say enough about the Tifosi and how great they were. And they traveled nice and large up to Bulgaria today for the game.
We talked to Stefano, 120 below zero temperatures in Bulgaria. That's why we're
snow on the pitch.
We're still dressed up for it.
You want to call that a pitch?
More look like a
disaster.
Field of potatoes to me.
My God. How they let anybody play on that pitch is ridiculous.
Yeah, that's why.
Well, professionals, they shouldn't let.
That's why it's Confederations League or whatever it's called.
You're right. It looked like it was plowed to be like a farm.
Like tilling whatever you do on a farm.
That was ridiculous. Oh my God.
But the good news is we qualified.
Top of the group.
Top of the group. Last year we
avoided playoffs.
Yeah, no, that's huge. Last week we taught you the saying "mi sono rotto il cazzo," or in Roman dialect "mi sono rotto il cazzo," which means, without the colorful language, we're fed up. We've had enough. Today we're going to teach you "li mortacci tua," which is untranslatable in English. Literally, it means your dead relatives, but in and around Rome, it is a very generic exclamation. It could be an insult like "God damn it," or "son of a bitch, bastards," or you can say it as a relief, like today at the game when he finally blew the whistle. "Li mortacci tua." So that's our Romanesco lesson for today.
That game couldn't end any more Roma style.
Oh yeah. Well,
to the last second.
true Roma style would be CSKA Sofia tying it, and then.
Oh
But
my
now
God.
all's well that ends well.
Oh, yeah.
We avoid the playoffs. We go to the round of 16, and
So, what? So we're on to the round of 16. Say January comes along, and our form in Serie A keeps dropping. We're in 7th place right now in the standings. Say we stay there, or even worse, we're like 8 or 9.
Well-
do we just kind of tank the rest of the season and focus on this title?
no,
Give it all?
To me, that's too risky because you never know what the draw can bring you. The teams that are getting knocked out of Europa League will be
Yeah.
in the Conference League, and it's too much of a risk. While our roster is not that deep, it's deep enough that we should be able to manage 2 tournaments, whether it's Serie A and Confederation or Serie A and Coppa Italia. That
yeah.
comes in. You know, we have a lot of young players. I think if we're trying to build something like G was saying earlier, these are the experiences you need.
Yeah.
We can't just say, pull in the oars and concentrate on one thing. You need everyone to feel that they're, part of the group and contributing. And you can only do that when you have more than 1 game a week. So I would like to see us, compete to the end. I think Confederations is a legitimate objective for us. But
Yeah,
time will
definitely
tell.
worrisome about who will drop out of Europa. I guess we'll see.
Oh, it's
after
Europa.
today.
It's not champion, so I'm not
Yeah.
expecting anything, too, prohibitive for us.
Right.
But
Could make it
we'll wait.
interesting. For sure, though. Better competition.
No. So let's go on with the good news.
So Francesco Totti at the Stadio Olimpico for his first Roma game, and after 2 years,
C'è solo un capitano.
he came out and said,
Yeah. So as Gigio was saying, Francesco had some words after the game. The gist of it is, if you're a Romanista, you need to know how to suffer. And that is exactly where we are. It's usually January or March when things start unraveling. We hit the fast forward button and started in.
And he also said that we should give Mourinho the time that he needs to put together.
Absolutely.
Which goes back to earlier talking about just putting together the core, letting that core gel together, so that in a couple of years' time they will be a force.
And I think the fan base, or at least 95% of us, understand that, and we're not going to get distracted by the media reports, which is complete rubbish, garbage, saying there's infighting. The Friedkins are going to leave if they don't get the stadium. Mourinho wants to go to Newcastle for the petrodollars. 3-year project. I still believe, I don't know why you wouldn't believe, if we gave that scumbag Pallotta a decade, we can give Mourinho and the Friedkins 3 years. Do you agree with that, G?
100%. I mean, they gave Fonseca 2 years. Actually, and who knows? Maybe if Pallotta was still there, he might even give him 3. Right?
Just because you wouldn't want to hire a new coach.
Yeah. But so next week we have kind of a very interesting. We were invited to go on Roma Radio with Il Diabolico Il Divino.
This is Giuseppe Falcao, the son of the mythical, the demigod in Rome, Falcao. He joined us in the early 80s from Santos. Year later, we won our second Scudetto of all time. The year after that, he took us to the Champions League final. He's larger in life in Rome still, 25, 30 years later. And again, I am getting goosebumps just saying his name. Being invited on the show with his son is, a true privilege and honor.
Yeah.
As always, thanks go to Gigio for
Italian radio. So if you're in Rome, you listen to
90.0 FM.
Yeah, or Spotify. So I mean that should be fun. It's always great to talk to other Roma fans. We were talking to Stefano during the game, and that was always fun. So if you want to, give us a call, send us a message, talk to us live. Hey,
I need to rewind the tape real quick, G. He came to us from Porto Alegre, not Santos. The years pass for all of us. My memory's not as good as it should have been.
So going to the next game, Serie A game, we got Roma Spezia. No meetup.
Yeah, it's on a Monday.
It's on a Monday. Players out. We'll see. What happens.
Mancini's disqualified.
Zaniolo,
Zaniolo's
we'll
disqualified.
just see if he recovers from that injury he just had. So
we haven't criticized Mourinho at all. Let me do it once, just so you can believe that we're objective. Why Zaniolo? The game was in pocket.
Yeah.
Below zero in Bulgaria. The field was a mess. What was there to gain?
Put on Zelensky, put on anybody.
Anybody. Play in 10 men.
Oh my God. I don't know.
So, yeah, it's, but...
I mean, I did like the rotation,
Yeah, no, there was, it was good turnover today. There was, that's the only move I would criticize today. Why?
I was happy Patricio got a break. So.
Yeah, Patricio, Mkhitaryan stayed back in Rome. Smalling stayed back in Rome. So...
But, yeah. All right.
Mortacci tua.
All right, guys. Follow us on social media, Instagram. Subscribe to our YouTube. Forza Roma.
Ciao ragazzi, Forza Roma.
Ciao.